starting turn 5 of the first clash scenario from the MBT game, and so far Soviets are winning the game. They eliminated 7 American tanks with only 2 of the Soviet tanks lost. So that's pretty good for the Soviets so far. And let's see if this battle is going to end well. This scenario takes 15 turns, but like I said before, judging on my own experience, it usually takes no more than 10 turns to play. Okay, so this is turn 5 and the command phase. Let's check for the Soviets. How many tanks they have? They lost 2 and they had 13, so now they have 11. This means they have 6 commands to use, and 3 of them can be move commands. All the others have to be fire or overwatch or no command. So I'm going to give here and there shot halts. So these are 2 of my move, so I can only use 1 more move command. Here I'm going to take fire, and there I'm going to give move, there overwatch. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, that's fine. I can give 6. As for Americans, well, this is more complicated case. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 tanks. 8 tanks means that we have 5 commands. At last we are all in the range of command, so we can give all of them move commands if we want to. So I'm going to give them shot halt, fire, these are 3 commands, move, and here they are well suppressed, and there is also a smoke on this hex. So what I'm going to do, I can try to get them off this hex, or I might try to take my risk and try to fire. Firing here will be incredibly hard. Enemy is in will be probably is in the alley, so it is light cover. We will have +5 for suppression and +2 for the smoke. So impossible hit. I'm going to move. Alright, so that's all for my comments. Yeah, so let's go and check for initiative. Americans 66, Soviets 62. So Americans are first to fire, at last, that's good for them. And who is going to fire where? Let's check it out. These 2 are firing on these 2. These 2 are firing on the first 2 tanks here, and this one fires on the 3rd tank here. So let's check it out. First here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is short range, and now enemy is in the medium cover, so it's 3. We have shot halt and stabilizers of 2, so it's 5. And we have laser sight. There is no smoke on the line of sight, no, so we have -1, so it is 4. 4 on the shot halt is 42, so we need 42 or less to score a hit. First hit 80 and miss, second one 56 and miss. No good. Here we have these 2 tanks, and they are firing on the first and second tank, and this is a point blank. So +3 for +1 for light cover, +2 for enemy moving, +2 for our stabilizers, so it's 5, and this tank has its turret damaged, so he will have also +3, so it will be +8. So first +8 on the point blank, so it is 18. This is a miss. And the second shot is on the 5 on the point blank, it's 45. Again a miss. And now this tank, it fires on the third tank in the stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is also short. But now +1 for the light cover, +2 for enemy moving, so it's 3, and 1 for our laser sight, so it's 2. So we have 2 on the short. This is 56. 85, again a miss. So that's the entire American firing. And now Soviets. These 2 are firing here. These 4 are firing on these 2. Each 2 tanks are firing on the 1 American tank. And these 2 are firing on these 2 American tanks. Alright, so let's start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so it's short. And now, +1 for enemy size. And now, -2 for enemy moving, so it's -1. And do I have any other modifiers? Yeah, this is short, so I have laser sight. So this is 0. So this is 0 on short. This is 70. So first shot, 97, a miss. Second shot, 74, a miss. Oh, even with such a good chances to hit, we failed. Now here, like I said, 2 tanks on each American tanks. So point blank, and now +1 for the target size, -2 for enemy moving, so it's -1. Next, 3 for our stabilizers, so it's 4. So we have, and sorry, enemy is in the light cover, so it's -5. Okay, so it is -5, so we have 45. First hit, a miss. Second hit, a miss. And now 2 remaining tanks firing on the second American tank. 72 and 50. Oh, but all shots failed to hit the target. Okay, and finally there. Each of them fires on the single American tank, but, yeah, there comes but. +1 for the target size, -2 for enemy moving, so it's -1, -3 for our poor stabilizers, so it's -4, and -2 because there is a smoke, so it's -6. We have -6 on the point blank. This is 36, right? Right. First hit, 53, a miss. Second, 38. Oh, that was close. But no, we failed. So I believe there was almost no hitting in this turn. That's unfortunate. Okay, so this concludes combat phase. And now we are going to the movement phase. So Soviets are first to move, because Americans were first to fire. And do I want to move my Soviets anywhere? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Anyone else? No, they are not leaving their hexes, so let's mark them as moved. And now Americans. These 2 are moving on, 1 and 2, because they can only move 2 hexes because of short halt. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now them. They have 11 because they are on the road and they are suppressed, so they can move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's all. Okay, so that's all for the movement. And now they are not leaving their hex. Okay, so that's all for the movement. Now let's check for the adjustment phase. So where do I want to adjust my turrets? I wonder about him. Let me check if he... No, he is moving his turret like this. They are keeping their turrets like that. No, they can see him, so they don't have to adjust the turrets. Same goes to them, and nothing here. Oh, these tanks, sorry. They actually want to do something with their turrets. So they let me move the camera a bit. They are facing here, so I can move 2. 1 or 1 and 2. So their turrets are facing here in this direction. Okay, so that's all for the turret adjustment. Now suppression. They can try to remove their suppression markers, but first of all they were moving, so they get +20, and they were fired on, so they get +10. So they need 30 or less to remove suppression. First one, 48, no, suppression remains. Second one, 16, so suppression is taken away. Okay, so that's all for the turn 5. That wasn't a very bloody turn. A lot of tanks are still on, and very little of them were removed. I think none, actually. Let me check. 3. Yes, no tanks was destroyed. In this turn. That's interesting, with such a big number of firing. I guess this is because of these short halt comments that all the tanks are taking to slightly limit enemy chances to hit, and because of that they are also limiting their own chances to score hits on the enemy. Anyway, that's all for the turn 5. Let us go with turn 6. No losses were scored, so we have same number of tanks as if in the previous turn. This means that Soviets have 6 commands and 3 of them can be moved, I think, but let me check. Their command tank is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yes, all their tanks are in the range. So they have 6 commands and all of them can be moved. That's good. Okay, so I'm giving them fire, short halt, overwatch, fire. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, they have a comment. And now Americans. That's the worst situation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5 comments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, all of them are in the range. So 5 comments, but comments are fine. All comments are fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so that's all. Oh, one thing I'm going to change. The tank with suppression here is going to get no comment, while a tank without suppression is going to get move comment. Okay, so now initiative roll. Americans, let's 67, Soviets 0-1. So Americans hold initiative, and who is going to fire where? These two are firing on these two, these two are firing on the first and second, and this one is firing on the third one. That's all for Americans. So let's carry on. First here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still a short halt. But wait, yeah, okay, fine. I thought they are facing here, but no, okay, they have a line of sight. So it's 7, so this is short. And now, +3 for medium cover, +2 for stabilizers, so it's 5, and -1 for the laser sight, so it's 4. So we have 4 on the short. This is 42. First shot 85 and miss. Second shot 88 and miss. American bad luck continues. Next, here. I guess you remember the situation here. First one has -8 and the second has -5. So first one requires 18 and the second 45. So first one for 18, hit, miss, and the second one a miss. And finally this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is short, and now this is +1 for light cover. Oh, okay, that was fine. So 1 for light cover, 2 for enemy in the move, so it's 3, and 1 for the laser sight, so it's 2. So this is 2 on short, this is 56. Oh no, that's unfortunate. Okay, so all American shots missed their targets, and now Soviets have a payback time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is short range. And now +1 for the target size, -2 for enemy in the move. So it's -1, and 0 for laser sight. So this is 70. First one 80, and the second one 99. Come on, what are you doing, guys? Now here, these 4 tanks are firing 2 on each of the American tanks. So we have 1 for light cover, -2 for enemy in the move, so it's 3, and -3 for our stabilizers, so it's -6 on the shot on the point blank, so it's 36. So first one, miss. Second one, a hit. Okay, second tank hit the target, and now let's check for the result. It's 5 and 10. So he is dead and burning. So the other American tank is suppressed. And now two remaining tanks fire on the second American tank. 25, this is a hit, and the effect 1 and 4. 4, this is knocked off. So he is good as that. Finally, some effective Soviet shooting. Okay, and that's all. We don't have anyone to fire. Oh no, I still have this one. I totally forgot about him. And he's going to fire here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So these are 17 hexes. So this is medium range. And now, this is +1 for enemy size. Next, we have, I need to make a check. Yes, we are moving through, our line of sight crosses this brew up tank, so this smoke affects us with -2. So we have -3 and +1. So this is -3 and +1, so it's -2. And we cannot use laser sight because this smoke affects laser sight. So we have -2 on the medium range. This is 40. 58 and miss. Okay, so that's all for the combat phase. And now movement phase. Soviet tanks are first to move, but well, they don't have anywhere to move. Well, they can move, and they are moving. 1, 2, like that. And they have Overwatch, so they are not moving. And that's all for the Soviet movement. Now, American movement. Now, the one without suppression moves. 1, 2, 3. This is light woods. So yes, 4, 5. And it moves its turret like that. The one without movement remains here, and this one remains on his hex. Now these two right there. And that's all for the movement phase. That would be all. Yes, that's all for the American movement phase. And now let's go to the adjustment phase. So they are not changing their turrets. They are all fine with their turrets like that. And now here, well, he is moving his turret like that. And that's all. Next, he is trying to remove suppression. So now he wasn't firing, or he had no comment, and no one fired at him, so there are no modifiers. I need 60 or less. I got 89. So he remains suppressed. And this concludes turn 6. Ooh, Soviets are still only 2 tanks off, and as for Americans, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 tanks. Ooh. Soviets are definitely winning this match. But we will see. This might change. Not like I believe in much in that, but we will see. So, let's go on with turn 7. And now, Soviets. They still have 11 tanks. This means 6 commands, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so they are again off command. So only 3 of their commands can be movement commands. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Americans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tanks, and because of that they only have 3 comments. Oh hell, only 3 comments. So what can I do? 1, 2, and 3. So they are no comment. Alright, so that's all for the comment phase, and now let's check for initiative. Americans 28, Soviets 51. Soviets have initiative and they are going to fire first. So these two and this one are firing here. They are firing on the first tank and he's firing on the second tank. They are all firing on the tank there. So that's all for the Soviets. And now, first here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is point blank. And now enemy is moving, so it's -2, +1 for the enemy size, so it's -1. And we have no sight because point blank range nullifies any modifiers from the sights. So this is going to be -1. Yeah, -1 on the point blank is 81. So first shot 96, a miss. Second shot 90, a hit. Okay, so we hit, and now 7 and 0. So he is burning. What can we do with bats are burning? Or maybe tanks. Okay. And the remaining tank is suppressed. Now this one. Oh, no, he cannot. Why? Because he's turret. No, he cannot fire here. My mistake, my mistake. The only target which is valid for him is this one. So yeah, he can only fire there. So 1, 2, it was medium, I remember from the previous turn, and they weren't moving. So this is medium. And now this is +1 for the range, -1 for the light cover, and -2 for the enemy moving, and -2 for the smoke. So it's -4 on the short range. On the medium range, this is 30. So this is 30, and 81, this is a miss. Now they are firing on him, and now this is -2 for the smoke, +1 for the enemy size, so it's -1, -1 for the light cover, so it's -2, -2 for the movement, so it's -4, and -3 for the stabilizers. So it's -7 on the point blank, so it's 27. First, second, a hit, okay, and the effect of the hit, 9 and 9, 8, so he is burning. Oh, no, wrong. Alright, so that's all for the combat phase for the Soviets. Americans, well, they still have one tank left here. And what he is going to do, he's going to target this hex, this tank, but he has very little chances to score a hit. Why? First of all, Uh, he is moving, so he has +2 for the short halt. He is on the hex with smoke, so this is +4. He is suppressed, so this is +5, so this is -9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is short range on the 9, and I cannot use laser sight because of the smoke. So this is 9 on the short range. It is 0.7. So I hit him on the 7. 56. No effect. Oh, move. And that's all for the movement phase, for the combat phase. And now movement. Well, Americans are first to move. And now this tank, it can only move 1 hex, so it changes its facing like this. And here, this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it stops here. So that's all for the movement. They aren't moving more. And now adjustment phase. So now this tank adjusts its turret like that. They are keeping their turrets on. They aren't or maybe, yeah, I think they will try. I'm not sure if it will work, but it will here and there. I'm taking 1 counter for the entire stack. And for Americans, this one is going to keep his turret on like that. Okay, so that's all for the turrets. Now suppression markers. He is switching to off here, and this one tries to remove his suppression. He needs 60 or less. 57, fine, suppression is off. So that's all for the turn 7. Americans have only 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks left. So they still have their command counters. Yeah, they will have only 2. So I believe that the next turn is going to be... Oh! I'm totally sorry, I forgot to move Soviets. Yes, I forgot to move Soviets. Me bad. I'm deeply sorry for that, because I wanted to move Soviets. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That was my plan. So I would forget about one of the key parts of this movement phase. Okay, so now that's all. I'm deeply sorry for this. Okay, so that's all for the turn 7, and I think that turn 8 is going to be probably the last turn of the battle, I'm afraid. Alright, we are in the turn 8 of the first clash scenario of the MBT. Soviets still own 11 tanks, so they have enough comments to comment all of their tanks, because they have 6 comments and 3 of them can be moved. I'm going to go with ease. So they both get fire comment, and they also get fire comments, and they get move. And Americans have 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks remaining, and this means they have only 2 comments. What I'm going to do? Well, short halt here. Oh no, 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 not that good, not that easy, because this tank is out of comment, and because of that I have only 2 comments available, but only one of them can be moved. So only here I can give short halt, and the other one can be only fire or overwatch, depends on me. I'm giving him a fire, and the remaining 2 are no comment. That's bad, that's unfortunate. Okay, so let's check for initiative. Soviets 68, Americans 5. So Soviets are first to fire. This is going to be quick, I'm afraid. Let's go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have point blank, +1 for enemy size, and -2 for the smoke. So it is +1 and -2, so it's -1. -1 on the point blank, it's 81. Oh, I didn't declare who is going to fire on whom. I guess this is pretty obvious. They are all firing at him, they are firing here, and yes, they are firing there. Okay, so it's 81 for these 2 tanks, 67, first one hits, and 6-6, he goes down. So that's all for them. And now here. These 2 are firing here. This is point blank, +1 for enemy size, -2 for the burap smoke. So this is again -1 on the point blank, it is 81. 28, this is the hit, and 7-6 knocked off. And now these 2, point blank, +1 for enemy size, and -2 for enemy is moving. So it is -1 for the point blank, it's 81. First one, 93, a miss. Second, 57, a hit. Turret, and 5, this is KO. So this one is KO'd. And now this means that Americans have only 1 tank left. And if they have only 1 tank left, they have no comments. Because, let me show you, if you are seasoned and you have 1 tank, this means you have 0 comments. This means that Soviets won the battle by default. Because, well, we have only 1 American tank left and only 2 Soviet tanks destroyed. Americans... Well, let me check. If American player controls any victory points. Yes, this fort, but Soviets control this bridge, this fort, and that bridge. So you can clearly say who is winning this battle. Like I said, I checked my statistics for this scenario, and Americans won this battle only once in my place, and Soviets won this battle 7 times. You can tell the odds. So that would be all for this time. I think I'm going to play a second scenario, which comes with some additional units soon, maybe. But as for this battle, that's all. Thank you for watching. See you next time.